What the? What's going on?
It's a lot earlier than I like to be up normally, but today, Carmen and I had proper English, are shooting a wedding. So we'll see what happens with this. But I woke up this morning and it's that word I don't like to say. Snokay. Let's go. Made it to Carmen's. We're both pretty tired. We're not morning people. So I warn you, Carmen might be a little grumpy. She's not nice when she's grumpy. She's also slow. That's normal. Sorry, Carmen.
Hi.
Oh, it's early.
It is. It smells good in here. It smells like food. I need it.
Oh.
Should we get something really quick?
Sure.
Let's go!
You're breaking what I told everyone. I said that you're going to be really grumpy.
Oh. I'm happy. Let's do it.
There's Carmen, and we got all this crap. Well, we got right there, Carmen.
Shall not pass.
Hi, everybody! Good to see you again. Hey, last week it was awesome because you know what? You commented and you liked. And you share. Thank you very much for that. Let's not slack off this time. Let's do that same thing again. Comments to me, how I figure out what to do next. I really appreciate that. Likes are always nice to see just because it's nice. And the shares are great because if you share it, more people get to see it and get to like it and get to comment on it too. Keep up the good work. You ever wondered what people would say at your funeral? I know it's kind of morbid, but think about it for a second. I guess really more importantly, what do you want them to say? Your whole life's being examined, everyone's there. What would you like them to get up and say? And this is something I ask myself all the time. And you're like, well, Jesse, that's kind of weird. Why would you ask yourself that? I ask myself that because it's a good measuring stick for what I'm doing right now with my life. The measuring stick's valuable because it helps me see the path that I'm on. There's a path that up there somewhere is a destination someone's going to when they drive down this road. But if they didn't know what was at the end, if they couldn't kind of picture what was at the end, they didn't have an address, they'd never be able to actually get there. You'd be driving around aimlessly this whole nation and never actually hit where you needed to go. And so that's why I think it's really important that we actually have an idea of what it's going to take for us to be successful in life. I'm fully aware that that kind of answer is different for everybody, and that's fine. The real point is, do you have that established already? What does success look like for me? Okay, and so if you think that, okay, well, Jesse's crazy because the only way we measure success is by what we have at the end of the day, I'm gonna argue with you because I don't think that is actually the case. I go back to the funeral thing. Will people at the end say, wow, look at all the stuff he accumulated? That was awesome of him. Being generous with your stuff, that's a different story. That's a good thing. But all the other stuff is things that can still be taken away. And a couple weeks ago, I talked about that very thing. I'll throw the link up to that right here. But stuff that can be taken away, I don't know if we can measure fully that as being successful all by itself. Okay, let's put that aside. Let's table that. If you want to think about that a little more, comment below if that's what you feel, if having stuff is the measure of success. If you don't feel that way, however, let's keep talking. I got kicked out of the girls' room, rightly so, and so I'm headed to where the guys are to get some guy photos. Here we go. All right, here at the guy's place. Is my microphone on? It's on. I'm gonna take some photos. I'm going in here. So I think they had a lot of fun there and having a lot of fun, and the day's just beginning. So I don't know if I had that much fun at the beginning of my wedding when I was getting ready. That was just where the guys were getting ready. They had food that was just incredible, and they had a dance party. So to me, that spells fun. That's how a wedding should be. So next venue, meet back up with Carmen. Let's go.
There's Carmen doing her thing.
All right, Carmen, how's it going?
Tired and sweaty.
She's sweaty. My hair's droopy. Means we're working. Think about this for a second. If I gave you $1 million right now, I'm not going to do that, but if I did, would you say, oh yeah, I'm gonna give to so many charities, I'm gonna help people, I'm gonna give money to a lot of different things? If you answered yes to that, get ready, because I'm about to drop a bomb on you. I've heard so many times, hey, I've said it myself, that if I had a ton of money, I'd do so many charitable things. I'd be so generous with it. Are you generous if you only have $10? That's a good one, because we say we would do these things, but if we're not doing it right now, it means it's not a part of me. An abundance of something really change who I am? If it does, I'd say we were grounded in the wrong things already to start with. And that's a big point, and that's something that we really need to think about. Because if we're not doing our version of success right now, I don't think we're doing it at all. I think we're living by an idea we have that isn't really obtainable. And to me, that's why many people are unhappy in the world. We have this vision of success or what it should be in my life, and I can't live it right now. All I'm ever doing is just about reaching it, but it's like grabbing smoke. You can never quite get a handle on it. That is a massive tragedy. You want to be happy, you want to be successful, you want to feel successful right now, even if you don't have all the stuff that you want? You need to be able to give the $10 away when it's all you got. Well, up top.
We did it! We did it! We're live!
Well, that was fun. It was a long day, though. I'll admit. I have a new respect for, like, full day wedding photographers.
Right? Actually, how do they, eat or drink? Like,
That being said, I think we actually did quite well.
I hope so.
Congratulations, Ibrahim,
Congrats,
Julia.
and Abraham. It was awesome.
Good job. It was actually really cool.
It was fun.
We're going home.
Wait, should we show them this now or later?
Oh, yeah.
It's to prove that we're actually photographers at the wedding, really.
That one's reality right there. Let's roll. I think about this marriage that me and Carmen just photographed, and I remember when I got married almost 15 years ago, I thought I had an idea of what it was gonna take. I really did. I thought I had it figured out. I thought it was gonna be easy. It isn't always easy. It hasn't been bad, it's just not easy. But when I started to actually feel confident in that I was becoming successful, it wasn't because I had money. It wasn't because I had cool cars or nice stuff. It wasn't that at all. It was because I actually started to do the things that I wanted to be. I started to do them when I didn't even really have the means to do it at all. So I guess the question of the day is, do we see ourselves as successful right now? If you do, awesome. Let's start to help people that don't feel that way. And if you don't feel successful right now, don't be discouraged. I just say maybe you're just looking at something the wrong way. We all deep down want to succeed in life. Every single person on the planet. Even if you're going through a horrible thing right now, we still want it. What we have to do is practice being successful right now by actually just doing out of the abundance of our hearts. If you're good at giving, then give. If you're good at helping others, then do that. If you can actually start to feel the outflow of what it's like to give something, your life's gonna change. I know mine has, and I'm just scratching the surface of it. I know there's so much more I'm about to give. If we can't do it right now, we aren't gonna be able to do it in the big game. Practicing this stuff, being successful, is how you're actually gonna stay on track when success does come. Right now, we need to see what it is that we're trying to aim for. Thinking that I'll just do all this stuff when I get rich, it isn't gonna work, because you're gonna be too afraid to let it all go. Realize this. Don't let the idea of having stuff corrupt your vision of success. Every single person can be successful.